How we give feedback after summative assessment. Giving good feedback is one of the skills teachers need to master as part of good formative assessment. What is feedback? What we need to know when and how we give feedback to our students. According to Hattie, feedback is an important part of the assessment process. It has a significant effect on student learning and has been described as the most powerful single moderator that enhances achievement. What is the purpose of feedback? We make feedback to justify to students how their mark or grade was derived, to identify and reward specific qualities in student work, to guide students on what steps to take to improve, to motivate them to act on their assessment. According to Nickel, to develop their capability to monitor, evaluate and regulate their own learning. What kind of feedback is needed to give? It should be constructive that will highlight the strengths and weaknesses of a given piece of work. Make sure to encourage them to think critically about their work and to reflect on what they need to do to improve it. Help the students see their learning in new ways and gain increased satisfaction from it. Make it timely. Give feedback while the assessed work is still fresh in a student's mind, before the student moves on to subsequent tasks. And third, it should be meaningful. It should target individual needs, be linked to specific assessment criteria, and be received by a student in time to benefit subsequent work. Now, let us proceed on how we give feedback to our students after their summative assessment. Return assessment test promptly so that students can implement feedback. The sooner you provide feedback, the more effective it is. Give feedback while the assessed work is still fresh in a student's mind, before the student moves on to subsequent tasks. Write for the level of the individual student. Make sure that the student can understand your comments by tailoring them to the individual. As a teacher, make sure that you provide for the individual needs of the students, to be linked in specific assessment criteria. After knowing their level of performance, provide a one-on-one meeting with a student. It is one of the most effective means of providing feedback. The student will look forward to having the attention and allows the opportunity to ask necessary questions. A one-on-one conference should be generally optimistic, as this will encourage the student to look forward to the next meeting. Keep track of student progress. Make an anecdotal record for each student. Write daily or weekly, dated comments about each student as necessary. Keep track of good questions the student asks, behavior issues, areas for improvement, test scores, etc. Of course, this requires a lot of essential time management, but when it is time to conference with a student or parent, you are ready to go. Work collaboratively with other teachers. To improve and sustain good feedback, educators should work together. School leaders should give support by prioritizing feedback and whole school approach that provide resources that will ensure for professional learning and collaboration. Make sure that they are clear with learning goal, and the students is also aware in the progress of their learning to know if the feedback is effective. Working together with colleagues will help to develop good practices in providing effective feedback to enhance the student growth.
Feedback is crucial to helping our students develop as learners. It can be a powerful tool to connect with our students in a positive way and see them incorporate learning expectations into their own goals. I hope this video will help you to give more effective feedback to your students.